Hey, good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to the Cage Talk with Christopher James show, the BKFC 12 post-fight show. We are here back at the Fighter Hotel, and first up with us, this lady right here. First of all, let's do a little. I drink this. She's drinking a Corona. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
All right, let's get down to brass tacks. So, Christine Ferreira, do I keep saying your name wrong?
Faria.
Faria. I keep saying Ferreira like I'm just stupid. It's not Ferreira. It's Faria. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm surprised you didn't beat me up earlier for saying it wrong like every time.
All right, I trip it.
All right, so her nickname is the Misfit, but tonight she was not the Misfit. She was the perfect fit for her fight tonight against Callie Cutler, a tough girl, tough opponent. You went out there that first round, and you started doing some work, and then round two came, and it was like a feeling out process. And then all of a sudden, you just turned it on. Yeah. And you went to war. You told me yesterday when we spoke that you were going to go out there and finish this fight and let people know that you're here and you're here to stay. How do you feel about your overall performance?
I haven't seen it yet. I know the first round was slow. I had to feel her out. I came in. Honestly, I had COVID 6 weeks ago.
Yep.
I
had it earlier this year too, so I had it in June.
But the thing is, I caught double pneumonia through it. I was hospitalized. Oxygen was down to 50%.
Holy crap!
It was pretty bad. So
yeah, that's pretty severe, girl.
It was very severe, actually. And
the fact that you're here is pretty impressive.
Yes. So I cannot not take the fight. I recovered 2 weeks after a week. I took my antibiotics to get rid of the pneumonia. A week after, I didn't train for the whole 7 days of antibiotic, and then once I finished my antibiotic, then that's when I started running and getting back to my training. And it's crazy because I've never got pneumonia before, and I've never had my lungs messed with before.
It's nasty shit.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's really scary shit because you see the stuff online and you see all the severe cases. And then when you end up having it, you end up on oxygen. You're like, this shit's motherfucking real.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucking real, but take care of your body. You stay healthy. You can beat it. You know what I'm saying? I came in 6 weeks later, had a fight, and I won the fight. It's just about being strong and being healthy.
Yeah, and I know you didn't see your performance yet.
I haven't.
But you know what you did in there. I mean, from memory right now. And mind you, if she forgets something, this is like the third celebration beer or the fourth.
It's like
and she earned it. So and besides, fighters with a buzz make funnier interviews.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you remember from the fight that you felt that you did right?
My jab, I wanted to establish the jab. I just wanted to establish the jab. When I know I can land my jab, I can land my right hand. So that's what I did. I went in, and what the mistake that I made last fight is I didn't capitalize when I seen them hurt. So right when I seen her hurt, I wanted to finish it.
Right, and you did. You got in there, and you did exactly what you're supposed to do. Once the opening was there, you pounced.
Yes.
And she dropped a couple of times. The first one when she went down, it didn't seem like you really caught her really hard or really flush, but you did land a good punch. And I think from that moment forward,
I didn't hit her on the ground, did I?
No, you did not hit her when she was on the ground.
I hope I didn't
No, you
we're
didn't
in the
do
moment,
anything.
so sometimes it happens.
Yeah, it does happen, but you did good. Like I said, you went out there and you did what you're supposed to do. You put on a show.
Yeah.
The first round, like you said, was a little slow.
Yeah.
You were feeling out. Again, you haven't been in there in 13 months either.
13
so
months.
It takes, it's 2 minutes, but that's a long 2 minutes the first time back.
It is.
But you went right there because round two, we saw the Misfit come out to play. It's like, yo,
my
what's
adrenaline
up,
started
man?
going, and I'm like, fuck it, let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, and that's what you did. It was a really good job. You had the crowd in your corner. They were digging it, and there was people screaming from all around the arena, because I could hear everything out there. I'm hearing people go, "Get her, Misfit! Come on, Christine!" Just from all corners of the arena.
Awesome.
And you're not from Florida, and obviously that shows the impact that this sport is having because people know who you are.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
I love it. And I work real hard to do that. I work real hard to promote myself and to get my name out there. And I'm just glad, and I appreciate Florida. I love you, Florida. You guys are awesome people.
Yeah, we try. You know, we try to be nice to people. I mean, we are a tourist state, so, you know, we try to be nice to the folks that come visit because we want their
I
money.
appreciate you.
We want their money.
Hey, I know. Hey, I'm from Las Vegas.
So you know all about it.
I understand the tourist thing.
Yeah, but you got a big advantage with all the casinos and stuff you got there. We got a few, but it's not the same, you know? I mean, it's just not.
We need to get that. We need to get bare knuckle legal in Vegas.
Oh, hell yeah, we do. So, all right, so you get the big win against Kelly Cutler. I didn't ask you about this earlier, really, because I didn't really want to bring it up till now.
Yeah.
But now you got the win. Paige Van Zandt is here. I know you had mentioned prior to us talking and everything, I believe I saw somebody saying, you're welcome, Paige Van Zandt, to BKFC.
Absolutely.
So now you got this win. She's supposed to fight in November. November 14th, she's supposed to main event. I don't know if they have an opponent in mind, but are you going to politic for that fight to be the first one? And if you do politic for it, what do you think your odds are of securing that fight?
I'm not going to get her my first fight. I'm not going to get her for her first fight. I know that. She needs to break herself in. She needs to know what she's getting into before she gets in there. Because once I see you hurt, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over. So if I land a good jab and you can't see, I'm gonna know. I'm experienced. She needs to get a little experience before she can take on, a little bit higher level bare knuckle opponent.
Yeah, and
I want it. Of course, I want to be her first fight. Of course, but is it the smartest? Probably not.
The smartest for her or smartest for the promotion? Because for you, it's a smart thing for you to get that fight next because she's a huge name. The eyes on that fight will be great. Your brand will grow whether you win or lose that fight.
Right.
But from the promotional standpoint, I would probably understand why they would say, let's not do that one yet.
Yeah,
let's let this build. And from her standpoint, I would also understand saying, I want somebody that's closer to my bare knuckle experience, which is none, although she's got phenomenal MMA experience.
Yeah,
she's not afraid to get cut up and bloody.
She's tough.
She's a tough girl.
She's a tough girl. She's not going to go down easy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So she has a lot of experience against high level competition.
Yeah.
So I don't take her lightly, and I don't think she's going to be I'm just going to go in and just beat her in the first round. I don't think that.
No,
she has a lot of experience.
She can fight.
She comes from alpha male. She comes from really good gyms.
Now
really
she's at American Top Team in Coconut Creek.
Exactly. So I think 2-3 that she's in, I think it'd be a great fight.
Yeah, I'm excited to see her debut, whoever it's against.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got here. We got some comments coming in. Matt Quiggins, he does a podcast. I forgot the name of his damn show. He's my friend, and that. But I also might have smoked.
Want me to punch him for you?
I might have smoked on the way here. So I don't know. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But he said, "What a showing you had." Sheena.
Thank you, Matt.
Sheena's like, yeah.
That's my girl.
She's one badass woman. Watch the fight. She's a warrior.
Thank you.
This is from Sheena. Yeah, that coverage shit is no joke. The COVID shit is no joke. She had it in February, and 3 weeks after she had it, she thought it would be a good idea to go fight Christine Staley in a stupid phone booth triangle ring. LOL. Bill Clancy hobbling along back there on some crutches. Did he pull his hamstring?
Yes.
He might have hurt his knee. He thinks that's what it was. So we're waiting to find out for him. Alex Spartan Nicholson, a former UFC fighter, fights at PFL.
Thank you, Alex.
He thought that was really good work.
Thank you.
Misfit will kill. Misfit's going to kill Paige Van Zandt. That's what Sheena's saying. My buddy Nicole Patrick Tice, they live down here in Florida. She's also wishing you, the big boom. I don't even want to flex because her arm's bigger than mine. I got to keep my shit down low, man, because I suck. So since you don't believe she's next, who do you want?
Good fight.
Who do you want next? Since you don't think you're going to get Paige, who do you want?
I just want I want a boxer.
A boxer?
I want a boxer. I want a real boxer.
A real boxer. Do we have any?
Where are you at, Serrano? Amanda Serrano, where you at?
Amanda Serrano, where you at, girl?
Where you at, baby?
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
That's a fight that I really do want.
Yeah, because she is a legit boxer.
She's a beast.
Yeah, she is. Sheena said she wishes she was here having a Corona with you right now. It's killing her not being there.
I beat Corona, and I drink your Corona.
Hey, hey, let's. Hey, Sheena, we miss you too, girl. Here's to you.
I love you, Sheena. Where the fuck you at?
She's taking care of
Damn
family
you.
business.
I know.
But I'm sure we'll see her again soon.
We will.
Yeah, Amanda Pierce. She's the female Floyd Mayweather of the boxing world. She's 40-1.
She's a beast.
Yeah, she's
That
legit
would be
killer.
a great camp for me, like because that would give me a lot of fuel.
Yeah,
Give me a lot of fuel.
Well, listen, I'm gonna let you go and enjoy this
All
now.
right.
I know your
Thank
wife's
you.
here. I want to give you some love up here. Thank you for the show and the entertainment tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate
So
it.
proud of you. You got a big win tonight.
Thank you.
You're back on the right track,
Yes.
and all the other girls out there, watch out.
Watch out.
The Misfit is here. So thanks to our former champ working her way back to the belt, Christine Faria, not Faria, because I was saying that shit wrong the whole fucking time. I'm a tool. But you can follow her on Facebook, just Christine Faria. Give her your social media again real quick.
At Christine Faria for my Instagram, for my Facebook, it's Christine Faria. Get at me.
Oh, we can't do it. She got her knuckle a little sore. Yeah, put them up close. Let's show the fans up there. They little swelled up.
I can't close them.
She can't even close them. She was here. What did she say? I was here
Thank you,
because
Jeff Meyer. I see you, Jeff Meyer. Tough enough right there.
Jeff Meyer, tough enough, man. That's awesome,
I see
man.
you, my man.
So I was here because they had absolutely horrible cut man. Instead, I was pissed off watching the come. She said she didn't like it. He's really great. He's really nice, but he does not know what the hell he is doing and should not be working at high level ends like this. Wow.
All right, Sheena.
I didn't see that, Sheena, but thanks for bringing that to our attention.
That's my
Jeff,
boy.
she love you.
Vegas, I love you, baby.
The 702, right?
702, baby.
702.
702.
That's how we do.
Maybe.
Alex Stokes said, "What's up, Christine?" I don't know if you know who that is.
What's up, Al? Yeah, I know him.
All right,
That's my boy.
There's Jeff Meyer throwing the heart back at you again.
My boy.
See, and I told her she could go, but now you got to show her love. I can't let her leave while the love is flowing. Just let your love flow. Oh, now they all stop. So you guys suck,
Hey, you
man.
break it? How'd you know that already? You went to the hospital?
No, the doctor went to my tissue was like bent this way.
Bro.
We're talking to Jared
shit's
Grant
fucked
over
up,
here. He's
too.
going to be jumping on here in the show in a second. So
All right, I'm out.
that's the former champ on her way back to the championship, Christine Ferreira. She's going to be doing big things. We're going to bring in our next guest right now. He's another successful winner tonight at BKFC 12 right here in Daytona Beach, live from the Ocean Center, streamed on the BKTV app. Mr. Jared Grant. Jared, man, let's do this. Because I think it's the first time I met you.
Yeah, first time. I think.
So, bare knuckling, dog.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What's up with that shit, bro?
It's an amazing thing. I think I'm gonna be a lot more successful in bare knuckle than boxing itself. Just because of my aggression and the skill that I, use in bare knuckle.
Was this your debut, if I'm correct?
Yes, man.
So what'd you think, man? You get in there. I mean, because you're not bare knuckle until you're bare knuckled.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
it's true.
So now you did it tonight.
Well, I mean, I've been into a couple of street fights, but this was a whole different experience. The crowd, the ring, the atmosphere was crazy. Like it was a whole different experience for me. But it was amazing. Like I'm glad I got to experience it.
Yeah, you did a good job out there, man. You had your opponent on the ropes, and you never let off. Once you had him hurt, you kept coming forward, but you were smart about it. You didn't unload the gas tank per se, and just go wild crazy with your finish. You were technical and you were efficient. You did it the right way, and you did what David Feldman loves. You put work in. You weren't standing around waiting for shit. You made shit happen. Phenomenal debut tonight. So how you feel right now? I mean, I don't know if you know the other guys on the roster, but is there people out there that you want to fight, or you just kind of going to soak this in and see where this goes as far as the promotion is concerned?
To be honest, in the 135 weight class, I'll fight anybody. Anybody they put in front of me, I'll fight.
Anybody.
Yeah, I'm 22 years old. I'm young. I have a lot ahead of me. And I know with my skills and my coach, Ryan Perez,
Yeah.
How we train, I'm ready to fight anybody. If I wanted to go again tonight, I could.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well, you got a broken fingy.
Doesn't matter.
You can't fight tonight. Yeah. See, now look, put your hand up. Broken pinky, right?
Yeah.
And what
Fractured
else?
knuckles.
And some fractured knuckles. And that happens sometimes, but at the end of the day, man, was it worth it?
It was definitely worth it. Like this is not a lot of people get to experience this experience. Like this experience will last forever with you. Like, I get to even if I would
Till the next one.
Yeah, till the next one, It's just an amazing experience that I'll remember forever.
Well, you did a great job, man. I was very impressed with your performance, man. I've been covering this from the second event on, and they did a good job tonight. The show was really good. The crowd was cool. And people around the world got to watch you make your debut, and nothing like a successful debut to, welcome yourself to a new sport. It's
it is my first professional fight, and I'm the youngest ever fight in BKFC.
Wow. First professional fight at all?
Yeah.
Damn,
I came
bro.
straight out of amateurs to BKFC.
That's how some people are meant to be. You know what I'm saying? So this guy's he's going to grow with this show, man, because he put on a good performance tonight. I think they'll definitely give you another call, put you on another fight soon.
Yeah.
As soon as you heal up.
As soon as I heal up, I'm ready to go again.
Well, that's awesome, man. Do you want to give any shout outs? Feel free. Sponsors, coaches, mom, dad, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters.
I want to thank
your dog. If you got a dog, shout out your dog, bro.
Yeah, I want to thank Ryan Perez, my coach, Bobby Henry, Nelson, my manager, my mom, my dad, my uncle Evans, Erica, everyone at home that supported me. I just wanted to really thank everyone that supported me, really. And then that's about it.
Well, again, dude, you did a good job, man. Debut, pressure, and you held up under all of it, dude. Considering the fact that when they said it was your debut, and I thought you had some other pro fights, either in boxing or MMA before this, but the fact that it was your pro debut, you were so composed, and you handled it like you'd been a pro for a long time, dude. I see a bright future for you. So congratulations to you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time. Guys, Jared, J-R-O-D, not J-R-E-D. That's the wrong way. Jared Grant. Follow him. Keep up with him. Do that shit. He's going to be a star here at BKFC. Congratulations, man.
Thank you so much.
Honored to have you, man.
Thank you.
Right there, bro. Be well, man. All right, who we got up here? I'm going to get Chris Lytle. Watch this shit. Hey. Hold on, I got to get him. Hey, Chris. Chris. I'm going to have to walk away and get him. You guys have to stand by for a minute. Haha. Don't go nowhere, kids. We already live. I'm going to get Chris Lytle.
Right.
All right, boys and girls. So I have one half of the commentary team here. Mr. Lights Out himself, Chris Lytle. First of all, Chris, welcome. How you doing, boss?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, man. I had a great time tonight. If anybody watched the fights, I think you do too, man. I mean, if you didn't like that, then you're not a combative sport athlete or fan or whatever.
What a great night of fights tonight. A couple of really solid knockouts. Lorenzo Hunt stands out right at the last minute.
Man.
Boom.
Last second knockout.
Second.
I love about this, you're getting to see the guys who are getting that progression where they're getting to be better at this sport. And he's one of those guys. He was very calm, relaxed. He had one little period at the end of the first where he kind of lost it and went nuts. But after that, he was real calm, just waited for the right time. Bop, one punch, it was over.
And it was crazy. And you know what the funny thing is? Who was in the second fight tonight on the prelim? But I can't remember the cat's name. But he scored that big knockout too. And he wasn't even fully extended.
Oh, yeah. That was
Kenman Evans.
Yep.
And he was like 3/4 extended, and he just landed flush.
Landed a perfect shot. It was a good 1-2 pop. That two ran right there, right at the chin. When you hit somebody like that, at that full extension at the end, it was going to be over.
Yeah. Reggie Barnett. Oh, he just walked in. Reggie Barnett Jr. and Abby Velasquez. They had a fight tonight. 50-43 for Reggie on all the cards. He went out there and he did what he said he was going to do. He took Abby to school tonight. He said the educating hand. We're going to give me your evaluation of that fight and Reggie's performance. Well, and don't worry that he's standing right there.
I know I can nickel him with these medals now, but you can listen to my my broadcast and my assessment of him, I said he's probably one of the most complete fighters we have at this point, because it wasn't only the fact that he was able to do what he was able offensively, but he has a unique ability to be aggressive and still not get hit. That's tough to do. Usually when you come in, you run the risk of getting hit. He's one of the few guys who's able to come in and still be defensive, which is very difficult to do. So when you have somebody who can do that, that's a great thing. And I was really looking forward to, I brought it up right before, and then I saw a little gibberish going on afterwards. I want to see him versus that win next. I got winner gets a title.
Dude, you know, it's funny. He came out of the ring, and he was standing where the fighters come in on the ramp. The inspector was checking him. And he's like, they go, hey, are you all good? You all good? Good. My hands are a little bit, but I'm ready right now. Get that. I'm ready for that right now. And his coach, you know, dad's over going, I'm going to kick his ass.
Oh, man. hey, but that's a fight everybody wants to see right there.
That's the fight that has to happen now.
Exactly. So,
but what about, wasn't there talk of Dak getting Johnny Bedford for the title first?
They already are.
Oh,
right?
Man.
That's supposed to be the fight that's happening.
So it's all good.
Hey, man, well, then Reggie just wait in the wings, and he'll
Wait
fight
for the winner.
You know what I mean? So,
you know, I mean, not that this guy, and I'm going to ask you, and I'll bring you in for a full thing after, but kid that fought earlier tonight, Jared Grant, 135, 22 years old.
I told him to get a couple wins in, and once I have the world title, I have no problem giving him a shot.
Awesome.
We need more fighters like him.
22 years old.
Turning pro in bare knuckle, who are coming to be, you know, bare knuckle bred fighters. That's what we need more of.
Oh, yeah.
His pro debut of any combat sport. I didn't know that. That's what I'm saying.
We need more of that.
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing, man. I mean, he looked calm, relaxed. More of a veteran than you would have thought for him.
That's what I said to him. I just interviewed him. I was like, dude, you were like a 10-year veteran.
Yeah, and that's the first fight. So
that's scary.
Awesome. Yeah, man, exactly. Because, you know, a lot of us have done it and just transition from other stuff. He's not transitioning. This is what he does. You know, that's kind of a neat thing.
Yeah. Julian Lane and Tom Shove. What a fucking fight.
Oh, that was a different time. Julian Lane fought.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go out there.
No. Tom Shove and Joe Elmore.
Oh, man.
I got all brains up farted.
That was a strange fight because, you know, Tom was doing a lot of when he was landing good punches.
All right, I'm going to go take
He was just periodically getting hit with a real hard shot. If you look at his face afterwards, he looked fine. You know, and every time he got knocked out, he was pissed. He wasn't necessarily hurt. He just got knocked off balance. So
and he would sit there and he was like, oh.
Dang, but I mean,
because he knew what he did wrong. And he was there.
Like, man, because he was really landing more punches. Obviously, look at Joe's face was a mess. You
Mess.
know what I mean?
He bit into his tongue, dude. His tongue was bit straight through.
And his eye was all messed up. I mean, so he was a wreck that he keeps stopping blood. But like Tom looked fine, but every now and again he just get caught with a hard shot. Boom, he'd go down. He'd go.
Yeah, and the funny thing was, you know, I mean, he was doing. I spoke to him before the fight, and he told me what his intention was of not getting into the working in the power game of his opponent and of Elmore, and he really did. The fight was going the way he wanted it to. I mean, everything that he wanted to do, he was doing. He was controlling the distance, controlling the pace, and not eating all those big bombs. Because Joe threw a lot more than he landed, and so it was really a well executed fight plan for him. He took the L, and main event Alves. Well, Lombard and Grove. Lombard came out there, looked like a fresh new fighter. He was so fast and so powerful. Yep. He was not to be denied tonight.
Yeah. That was, you know, I didn't know what to think about that fight because, you know, the time before that he was definitely more methodic, slow. He didn't really fight like that. So I was like, well, maybe this is a new Hector Lombard. No, not at all. And now we got the old one back. So maybe it just took him a minute to get his feet wet. I'm telling people, some people – bare knuckles different. It takes a minute to get used to. It took him a minute. Now that he is used to it, looks like we got the guy who
got him
this
back.
is what I needed to fight. As far as the main event, man, that was about as razor close as you could get. I thought, especially the first two rounds, wasn't not that they weren't. There just wasn't a lot to separate the two. I mean, I couldn't. I was like, well,
they were definitely filling each other out in those first two, both of them.
No, it wasn't even that, but there just wasn't either one way or the other guy winning. I didn't.
Right, it was so close.
So that's when the fight was over. I said, I think we're gonna have a split decision because how do you know how to pick those first two rounds? You know what I mean? And I think Julian did some good stuff, you know, especially down the stretch. And Thiago landed some. I mean, he was throwing a lot of very good he looked very calm in there. Like he was landing good body punches. He was landing whatever was open. He was taking. I figured probably a split decision. It was. You can't argue it either way. Anybody who won that, I'd have been happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, it was that close of a fight. You know, some of the people were watching ringside where I was watching. They were referencing that they felt Julian was not throwing the combo, not following his punches with a punch. He was throwing one at a time, going in and out. But 10 days notice, he came in and fought a killer like the Pitbull. And Julian, you know, he'll come back and fight tomorrow. You know, I mean,
did you see Thiago had some bad cuts?
Thiago got nasty. Yeah,
Thiago had some bad cuts. So say what you will, he was taking some punches there.
Yeah, he did.
It was a good fight.
I thought when they stopped it in the 4th or the 5th to check the cut, or no, it was in the 4th, the last time they checked the cuts, I thought they were going to stop the fight because I went over and looked, and it was a mess.
Yeah.
And I was like, please don't stop this fight.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, please.
You can't stop that fight.
You know, and I'm glad they didn't. But, you know, we've seen refs and doctors jump the gun on cuts sometimes. I mean, you know, Masvidal fought Nick Diaz, and Masvidal was going to win that fight anyway. But when they stopped it for the cut, I thought that was wrong, and they got that one wrong, and it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
So overall, grade this thing, and I'll let you go over there and hang out with Sean. I know he's calling you over. He's probably got some more beers for you.
No,
but graded on either a 1 to 10 scale from 1 to 10, or the school scale A through F.
Man, 1 to 10, I'm probably gonna have to just give like at least like an 8.5 or so, man, because I really like everything. He had a couple great knockouts and a lot of great fights. So a couple of knockouts, we're like, oh my God, that guy got starts, and that's what you want to see. A couple just overwhelming.
There he is.
And then that was just a great set of fights. So it was a good night, man.
Well, listen, man, thank you for taking the time to chat with me tonight, brother. Expert analysis. Hey, pop your head around here. I know, just pop your. No, you don't even got to stay for a question.
Yes, sir.
They're going out to get some food and everything, but I just wanted to have Sean pop on. I'm going to be working with Sean to toe the line in Tunica, Mississippi, and at Roy Jones Jr. and Icon Fighting Federation, September 24th in Biloxi, Mississippi, and then we're going to do the same thing again in Mexico in October. I'm honored to get to work with this guy. He did a great job on commentary tonight, man. So I'll let you go with lights out.
Thank you.
Grade of 1 to 10 for the fights tonight. 1 to 10.
10.
10.
Phenomenal.
Lytle only gave it an 8.5. You got to talk to him, man.
I got 10. See you in 2 weeks.
Hey, see you guys soon, man. All right, so we've got we had Lytle, we had Wheelock, we had Christine Ferreira, we had Jared Grant. Let me get Reggie. Reggie, Reg, come on. And you can drink during your interview if they got a beer for you.
Drink, you know that.
I'm
6
just saying.
years of sobriety next
I
month.
don't know that, dude. I don't know all the stuff about you. Jingling and jangling, my man, right here. The one easy E, educated hand, Reggie Barnett Jr. victorious tonight against Abby Velasquez. He did exactly what he said he was going to do.
I took him to school, y'all.
And that's not to disrespect him. That's how he felt the fight was going to go, and he did. He won a unanimous decision, 50-43 on all 3 judges' cards. And you were standing here a minute ago, and we'll just jump right into it. Chris Lytle said he feels you're probably the most complete fighter on the roster. A legendary fighter like Chris Lytle has been doing this for a long time, been around combat sports forever, gives you that kind of praise. How does that make you feel, bro? Because that right there, if that were me, I would have
When he said that, I almost teared up a little bit.
I would have had a fight boner.
It was like, damn, that's kind of what I've been working for this whole time, is to solidify my dominance, not as the best 135-pounder, but as one of the best bare knuckle fighters on the face of this planet. And the fact that, like you said, somebody with so much experience in the fight game himself says that himself right now, that lets me know I'm on the right track. I'm going the right direction, and I'm just going to keep working and improving my game and trying to get better. And, we're hoping that these right here, I have 4 actually, and just so y'all know, I'm tied now for the highest amount of wins in bare knuckle. I'm 5-1. The only other person who has 5 wins is the current 135-pound champion, Johnny Bedford. So, and either me and Bedford,
your only loss is to
Johnny Bedford.
There you go.
So we'll either run it back, or I'm gonna beat the shit out of Dat Gwynn. That's the fight I want. Everybody knows that's the fight. Dat had enough nerve to start talking shit to me while I was actually fighting, and I told him. I turned around while I was in the middle of the fight and said, "Sit down and shut the fuck up. You next."
I love hearing shit like that, dude. These are the moments, and these are These guys don't like each other.
That's disrespectful. You know, like even when you were fighting Abdul, I didn't like you, but I didn't get up there and start heckling you or being disrespectful while you were trying to do your job. That's like somebody coming to your job and trying to heckle you while you're working. Yeah, that's disrespectful. You continue to be disrespectful. You talked about my family, right? You said you were going to slap me, right? And then you want to be disrespectful when I'm in the middle of a fight. Bro, I'm all the way on your ass. All the way, that for the world to know. I'm just letting y'all know. You will have to fight me eventually, bro. Any way you want to get it to. We can box, bare knuckle, MMA. We can go in the back alley and I'm going to put you to sleep. However you want to handle it, dude. But that was my pushing point. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna fight him emotionally. I'm gonna go in there and do the same thing that I did tonight. I'm gonna pick him apart. And the thing about it is, Abby knocks you down, Dad. Don't forget that. He knocks you, he puts you down. You only knocked him out because y'all were throwing wild exchange. That's the only reason why you beat him. So don't sit here and act like you got any real clout or real skill like I fucking do. Because you barely got past Travis Thompson.
There you go.
You got 2 wins. That's it.
So obviously, rumors are running around that it's probably going to be Dat getting a shot at Johnny.
That's not rumor. That's set in stone, and I'm cool with that. I respect that. I'm a bare.
I didn't know it was set in stone.
I'm a bare knuckle sportsman. I support this business, this industry, any way, shape, or form. If that's the route that my boss wants to go, I'm cool with that. I'll sit on the bench. I'll ride the pine because for me, it's a win-win. If Johnny keeps his belt, I get my rematch.
And if Johnny takes the belt,
if Dat takes his belt, then I get to beat Dat's ass and become a world champion. I get to satisfy two things at one time. It's a win-win for me all the way around.
And you can't ask for a better scenario for you as where you sit right now.
Nope.
So you've played it right.
I played it right. I am the number 135 pounder in the world behind the champion. That's it.
There you go.
I solidified my spot. I am the number 1 contender. That you can go ahead and have your little scrap. You aren't going to beat Johnny. We all know that you're not going to beat Johnny. So after Johnny beats you, you're probably going to turn tail and run just like you did in boxing because you try to talk all this shit about your boxing record. Oh, I'm 20-3. I'm 20-3. But you ran out of boxing because you didn't want to fight any of the top fighters. I have never ducked anybody. I've always taken on the toughest opponents that I could, win, lose, or draw. You are a bitch because you know you ran from boxing because you didn't want to fight the top guys once you got your 20-3 record.
Oh, damn. I guess he just laid it all out there. He don't like that, and they didn't want to fight. So Sheena Starr wants to know, and I was going to ask this question, great minds think alike. What was that at the end of the round? 5 seconds left, words were exchanged, and the fighting stopped with you and Abby. There was, I think that was round 2, if I'm correct, but I could be wrong. There were like 3 or 4, somewhere between 3 and 5 seconds left. The fight stopped, and then you guys like both said something. And then you walked away. And, Abby went like this or something. Do you remember that?
No, man, it happened. It was the end of the first round.
It was the end of the first round.
The end of the first round, and it was because after I broke his will, he started running, and I stopped and I looked at him. I said, "Bro, I'm not gonna fucking chase you." And I did the dick thrust at him. I said, I'm not going to chase you.
I didn't see the dick thrust. I missed the dick thrust. Fucking, how do you miss a dick thrust, man? I don't fucking know, man. But, yesterday I had Lorenzo Hunt here talking about his nipples hurt from a T-shirt. He's talking about the dick thrust. This show just fucking, we just do it every way. We don't give a fuck.
I told him I wasn't going to chase him because I knew he was going to run. And we practiced cutting off the ring, off the circle. I got better at it tonight. I still have work to do. I'll always admit my faults and things that I need to work on. I still need to work on practicing cutting off the squared circle. But I executed my plan perfectly. And the next person who gets in there with me is going to fucking school too. Doesn't matter whether it's that or not.
And then that's it, man. I got nothing else for you, man. You kind of laid it all out. I love when an interview goes like this, where he just comes in, says what he's got to say, answers all the questions I have, and then he goes off into the sunset happy. Listen, man, phenomenal job tonight. Great work. You executed exactly how you said you would, and that's got to always feel good when you see it beforehand and then you enact it. So you couldn't ask for a better performance tonight, and congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the recognition from a guy like Chris Lights Out Lido, because he knows what's up. And I know that hit you in the belly a little bit. I won't let you cry on camera, though. So
I'm not going to get a big hit. I know I still have more work to do. I accept the accolade and I appreciate it, but there's always more work to do.
Well, you did a great job.
And I will continue to do that.
There's that young man right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that man. I admire him.
He said we need more guys like you that are
More
22
guys
that
like
are
you.
just turning pro and be going into bare knuckle. Be careful. He got a broken
Yeah,
pinky.
I know. Oh, yeah, it's on you.
He's got all kinds of medals and banners and bells.
Talking about, I flew Houston away today.
You did. I saw his shoes. I didn't expect that.
Did you touch these? Touch them. They're pony hair.
I touched it yesterday. Remember? I had him.
My shoes I'm talking about.
Yeah, but a bum. Oh! All right. Well, I got nobody else here to talk to, so we're going to dip on out. Listen, guys, thanks so much for tuning in tonight, man. If anybody else shows up, I'll go back live. Until next time, I am Christopher James. Y'all been Cage. I will see you soon, man. Hope you enjoyed Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships. Don't forget, BKFC 13 takes place in October. The main event is going to be Joey Beltran and Marcel Stantz for the heavyweight championship, both the American championship and the world championship. It's going to be crazy. And that's it. I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. I'll be in Biloxi, Mississippi on the 24th for Roy Jones Jr. Boxing and Icon Fighting Federation 1. Then I'm going to be in Tunica, Mississippi for Toe the Line, the debut of that show. And by the way, the other two shows live on UFC Fight Pass, Roy Jones Jr. Boxing and Icon Fighting Federation 1. The 26th, I'll be 2 days later in Tunica, Mississippi for the debut of Toe the Line Fight Series. It's a bare knuckle fighting promotion that'll become the feeder league for bare knuckle fighting championships. I'll be there announcing that. I'll be back in Florida on October 3rd in Pensacola for Island Fight 64. I'll be in Plant City, Florida on October 16th for Toe the Line 2. And I'll be in Mexico October 22nd for Roy Jones Jr. Boxing and Icon Fighting Federation 2. A lot of stuff coming up, and you just never know. Things are popping, baby. Things are popping. Don't forget to download the BKTV app, www.bktvapp.com. Get the app. If you missed tonight's fight, you go back and watch it, but the next event's going to probably be there too. You get all their content, all their fights from other promotions. It's awesome. Thank you again for being a part of my life tonight, guys, and for letting me be a part of your lore for just a little bit. Appreciate it more than I can ever put into actual words. Until next time, I am Christopher James. Y'all been Cage Side. Peace.